Good morning, everyone. My name's Ben Parsons. I sell real estate in the northern Wisconsin counties of Lincoln, Oneida, Vilas, Forest, and Price. And I'm pulling in here to the Wjjq studios. And this is just one of the ways that we go above and beyond to market your property and talk about real estate, as we spend a lot of time on air here at Wjjq and some other radio stations as well. So join me for a quick show. And we'll get back with you here in just a second.
Coming up on 18 minutes after 8, Ben Parsons, the man for land from RE/MAX Property Pros, on with us now this morning. Good morning, Ben.
Good morning, Jeff.
Ben, what do you want to talk about today?
You know, we're talking about the temperatures, some snow coming, and I think, to start off, let's talk about a little safety issue with our forced air furnaces.
Oh, yeah.
So, if you've got a forced air furnace in your home, you've got a couple of pipes that lead outside, and they're usually side by side. One of those is an intake, fresh air intake. The other is an exhaust. So if you have a forced air furnace that runs off of propane or a natural gas, you have to have that exhaust to vent that back outside. That's where a lot of people, unfortunately, die from CO2 poisoning or carbon monoxide poisoning. So let's make sure that the intake and the exhaust are tilted away from each other, so your intake is not sucking in the exhaust. And then let's also make sure, with the snow coming up, that we're not blowing snow or shoveling snow up and around those pipes. And especially, you don't want to use your snow blower not paying attention and blow some snow that actually gets inside those pipes. What'll happen is that snow can get in there, it can freeze. And even if it doesn't freeze, even if it melts, you're going to create a blockage in that flow of air. And you're going to find that the pressure switch that's inside your forced air furnace won't even allow your furnace to turn on. It'll make the attempt. The pressure switch will sense that you're not getting the proper airflow through there, and your furnace won't even come on. And it is a pain in the butt to really get that moisture out of there, that blockage out of there, so that your furnace can once again function properly. So let's pay attention where we're blowing that snow when we get it, okay?
Ben, I had to use my snowblower for the first time in a couple of years yesterday, the first time at our new house in Merrill, and that's for sure. So our vent and our intake is up high. We have a raised ranch, and it's up at that raised level. So I'm not too worried about the snow piling up, even getting close to hitting that. So I know I'm good there. But when I was snow blowing yesterday, I noticed that I was throwing a plume right at it. And so it's a good thing that you brought this up, because I never noticed that before, and especially in a new house, snow blowing for the first time, I thought I better turn the chute the other way when I'm getting this stretch of the driveway cleared out.
Absolutely, yep. You want to keep it clear, and sometimes, like you said, you're not paying attention, you're blowing snow, you just keep right on trucking, and next thing you know, your furnace isn't coming on. And that's usually a pretty common thing, unfortunately. It's not a difficult technical fix, but it is a time-consuming fix, and it is a pain in the rear.
And also something that if you list your house in the fall or sometime in the winter, and you're gone from the home, that's something that you need to have somebody taking a look at every once in a while, especially if you still have the furnace running inside, just to keep things just warming up, to keep things from freezing up.
Yep, absolutely, and not pile things around it. But, Jeff, there's probably someone out there who's making plans to build their dream home, and they're listening to this and thinking, yeah, I wanted to put a forced air furnace in the home when we get it built, and they've got all these plans churning around in their brain. Well, if they haven't decided on where to put that home, we've still got that beautiful 2.5-acre lot at the end of the cul-de-sac there on White-tailed Deer Drive in McCarthy Estates. And this lot, we just released a virtual showing, a video of this one on our social media. And just beautiful, big, beautiful, towering red pine trees. And if a person likes to explore the county forest, right around the corner is thousands of acres of Lincoln County forest. And then head south, hop on Zenith Tower Road, take that all the way down to 86, and it'll dump you out really close to one of the boat launches on the Spirit Flowage. So you're not that far away from a nice big body of water for fishing and water sports. You're not that far away from thousands of acres of public land, but you can have that 2.5 acres at the end of the road there in White-tailed Deer Drive for a low $39,000.
There are other alternatives for heating as well. If you're building a new house, you might want to look into some of those other alternatives too.
There are, and that might be a topic for another day where we talk about things like hydronic, geothermal. There's several options out there that are gaining in popularity.
If I was going to build a house, I'd be going with that geothermal. I've been reading about that too. That is like magic.
It is, and the DNR has a page dedicated to that. I've spent some time reading on that. It's very, very interesting.
Got it. Ben, thanks for the information this morning, and what's the best way to get a hold of you?
The best way is a call or text to 715-550-5683 or shoot an email to bendemandforland@gmail.com.
Sounds good, Ben. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.
Sounds good, Jeff. Have a good day.
Ben Parsons from RE/MAX Property Pro.
Thanks for listening in. And if you are thinking about selling your property and you want to have a little bit greater reach, everybody listens to the radio. And we spend a lot of time on air with multiple different stations across the Northwoods talking about real estate, the market, featuring properties. Yours could be one of them. So give me a call. My name's Ben Parsons, Ben the Man for Land with RE/MAX Property Pros, and let's get you sold today.